If you only knew the power of the dark side. Impressive. Don't make me destroy you. If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Let's use that triple tap. Hello everybody and welcome to today's episode where we're going to be going over our favorite ranged assassin, Nova. Nova has always been one of my favorite assassins to play. I've played her quite a bit in the past and I've kind of neglected her a little bit. So now that she's free again in this week, we are going to do another video with her. Probably going to be the same build I did in a previous video, but I mean in all honesty, the build just works really great. It is an excellent assassin build. We can go over abilities real quick here just to kind of overview. Her Q is her snipe. This is her main damage burst ability. Just fires a shot in a straight line, dealing a large amount of damage to the first enemy it hits. Pinning shot is her W ability. It slows and damages enemies. And then her E ability is hollow decoy. You create a decoy of a hologram of Nova and it doesn't break your stealth. So you can throw down that decoy and then once an enemy is distracted on it, then attack them from behind. You don't really want to expose yourself with Nova, so this is very key to her survival. Her trait is that she becomes cloaked, and while she's not attacking, she'll stay in stealth. Although you can kind of see stealth characters, they kind of have a little bit of a blur that moves around the map. And then her two heroics are Precision Strike and Triple Tap. Precision Strike deals a high amount of damage, I guess, to a certain area. In my opinion, it's pretty easy to avoid, so unless you're setting up a combo where somebody's going to kind of lock enemies into a place where you can do a large AoE damage on it, it can be very difficult to land. And even when you do land it, they have to be pretty low on health to take it out. So it's a really great combo ability. One I like to use and pretty much use all the time is Triple Tap. Fires 3 high-powered rounds at a target. It does a ton of damage, but it can be blocked by structures and other enemy heroes. So you need to make sure that when you use it, it's in a situation where they're not going to be able to run behind a structure or use another hero to block those attacks. The reason I like this so much is at level 20, every time you kill someone with Triple Tap, the cooldowns reset. So you can effectively eliminate an entire team just with Triple Tap, assuming that they've taken enough damage for Triple Tap to finish them off, which honestly it does a very large portion of the health, and for some heroes it completely kills them from 100% to nothing late game. So we'll jump into a match and see how we do.
Locked and loaded.
Alright, and we find ourselves today on the Cursed Hollow with the friendly team of Sylvanas, Vala, ETC, Nova, and Tychus. The enemy team with a Nova, Lily, Vala, Gazlo, Falstad. So it's never fun when the enemy team has a support and you do not. But, you know, we'll see how things go today. Hopefully we can just output enough damage to gain victory this evening. I am going to be picking up the Psyops Rangefinder for my level 1 talent. It increases my snipe's range and lowers the cooldown, so it's going to make it easier to connect on targets, and it's also going to allow me to cast it more often. Both things sound really great for me. Otherwise, some people like to pick up the Ambush Snipe, and gives you a 20% damage increase when you snipe from being cloaked. So it's a good ability for burst damage. I feel like the build that I use has plenty of burst damage, though. We're just kind of coast up and down here, kind of just surf on up on her magic carpet that perfectly matches her skin tint, I might add. Looks like Falstad is over here. He's not really out of position, though, so there's no reason for me to engage on him. But down in the middle lane, we do have a Gazlo and a Lily that maybe we could wreck. As Gazlo, well, he's starting to get healed up now. And we are going to connect to the snipe with him. He's going to throw his little bomb out and run away. Unfortunately, our snipe doesn't do a whole lot of damage early on in the game. But wow, Sylvanas, be careful, friend. Be careful, friend. She's taking a lot of damage. The enemy Nova now is showing up in lane. I'm just pretty much standing here to make sure that things don't get it too much out of control. Not that I can really do anything about this. Nova's not someone that you really want to be doing your laning for you. Looks like Vala's actually starting to engage, so maybe we can come up here and get the gank on somebody, depending on who they target. We're going to try to finish off the enemy Lily. There she goes, and we are going to take her down with the help of Sylvanas and the friendly Vala. And now we're just going to kind of step back here. We were successful on taking somebody down, though, so that's always a good start. Let's kind of float down here, see how ETC is doing against this Vala. Now, this is a target that we're probably not going to be able to do much with, but we can certainly try, and we're going to miss the snipe as she was displaced. And, man, maybe we would have even been able to kill her. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. She just got moved in just the wrong time, that's all. For my level 4 talent, I'm going to be picking up Gathering Power, increased ability power, so it gives you 5% ability power, and then on top of that, it continually grows up to, what is it, 15% as you get hero kills. So we need to get kills, and we need to stay alive, because when you die, that 15% will go back to 5%. So we need to stay alive, and we need to make sure and get enough kills to get that 15%. Let's kind of just hang out in the area here. It looks like Falstad and Lily are both here. Falstad trying to grab the tribute a little early is going to cost him, as Sylvanas, Vala, and I are able to pretty much just annihilate him instantly. The enemy Gazlo is here. We're going to snipe him in the face and then just poke from a distance. We will, we have the enemy Nova on us, and we could be in a lot of trouble here, but I think we're going to be able to back out just fine. We did get back in stealth, so let's see, we'll just completely annihilate the enemy Vala with our snipe, but then we are going to get taken down by the enemy Nova, who is right behind us, so that is unfortunate. But we did secure the first tribute. Sylvanas heading back to the middle lane, which is absolutely the right thing to do. I guess I could just go down to the bottom and wait for somebody. Up in the top, they are all in very low health. Like, why are they... They're sticking around for... They're trading kills ultimately, and trading kills isn't necessarily worth it. Tychus just fell, so the enemy team actually came out on top, and now the tribute is spawning. That's why it's not worth. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it when they're so close to their base. We'll just sit here and kind of poke this down for a little bit. The tribute is going to spawn in just a few seconds, so I will head on over there. Make sure that the enemy team isn't able to snipe that. Vala, way out of position, is going to avoid my snipe, though. Let's throw our decoy down. We need to be careful with this Nova. Is this the real Nova? No, I was going to say, she's not acting like the real Nova. Let's mount up, jump into the bushes. We don't want to get ganked again. Once we're in stealth, we do pick up the next tribute. So far, so good. I am going to be picking up the anti-armor shells. I have been debating if I want to pick this up for a while, because it really takes away a lot. We're just going to snipe Gazlo right in the face there, throw out our decoy to kind of get in the way of Vala pursuing me. But what the anti-armor shells do... Oh, Nova taking the kill. But let's see if we can get some vengeance. Yes, we can, with a snipe to the back. Wow. We have some serious guerrilla tactics going on here. The enemy Nova and I both trading kills back and forth. I wonder who's doing better. Right now, we're both at 6-1. We're both at 6-1. And she is a little bit ahead of me in damage, so that's sad. It's sad. We'll see how things end towards the end of the game, though. Tychus is on his way down to the bottom lane. Nova, what are you doing, girl? Don't leave... Or Vala, don't... Leaving lane to Nova. So Vala decided to leave. Falstad is on his way up here, so now we definitely can't leave the lane. What Vala was thinking, I have no idea. Let's just kind of poke at... Wow, we did a ton of damage there. As you can see, the anti-armor shells, they really have some heavy impact. So they give you a ton of burst damage, which is why I take them. They're great for kill shots. Let's see if we can punish that girl. Oh, man, she does vault away just at the last second. So she is going to avoid my snipe, and I am going to avoid... I think this is the real Nova. I think that's the real Nova. Let's see. We are going to try to track her down. We don't... There she goes. With the help of Vala, we are able to take down the enemy Nova, so we don't have to worry about her. And now Falstad is next. We are going to waste the snipe on him. But we'll just wait here. And we'll, oh man, we're in a lot of trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. I don't think we're going to get that. We're going to snipe him down. Maybe we can get... Oh, yes, we were able to stop them from grabbing that tribute. Oh, come on, why didn't my W go off? Why? And so we have actually been holding them off from grabbing this tribute pretty successfully. Now Falstad coming in, though. We need to dodge that. We were unsuccessful, and now we are going to die. Our friendly team finally starting to show up, but it is too late. Man, we still might be able to get this tribute. It looks like ETC is in a good position to secure that and get the curse. So even though I definitely overstayed my welcome there, I was able to help the friendly team secure that curse, and Vala is able to avoid the triple tap, which I am going to be picking up. Boy, is it going to be ever interesting. Gazlo is deciding to counter push, even though he is cursed right now. So let's see if we can punish him for that. I think we should be able to do that. Let's come on down here. We do need to be cautious of his turrets, as they can do a lot of damage. Wow! Wow! Wow, I cannot believe that I missed that snipe. I really need to get used to quick casting with her. Vala coming in. This is definitely for sure going to end up in a kill one way or another, right? 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 Oh my gosh. Using the triple tap may have killed him, but if he would have got behind the wall, it would not have done really anything. So we'll snake this vision away from the enemy team and head on up here. It looks like Sylvanas is being contested a bit. Wow, she is on the other side of the wall, which is not necessarily bad. We'll throw down our clone to kind of get in the way, and let's see if we can finish off that Nova, get some vengeance for our friend Sylvanas, who just fell. And then we'll come back around here. We'll see if we can actually get this. We're going to triple tap this guy. He's dying. I don't care what anybody says. He's going down. Vala is going to fall, and now we're engaging on Falstad, but not too far. The curse is over. You know, that's done and good. So we are just going to... Oh, wow, if he's going to stick around. If he's going to stick around. We are going to land the snipe on him and our slow, but... Oh, he wants to stick around. He wants... No, he doesn't. He thought he wanted to stick around. He really did. He was thinking I should stick around, but then he just flew away, realizing that my next shot was going to finish him off. So now that we're level 12, I mean, we don't have to worry about laning so much. Lily getting a little bit out of position here will snipe her down. It's not going to do enough, as she is going to be running towards that well and running all the way back into her base. So that's unfortunate. Okay. But maybe we can... No, this was... Oh, man. That was just a clone. So dumb! So dumb, Nova! How do we get outplayed by the same character? There's been so many free-to-play Novas lately that just pop right out in front of me that it's kind of thrown everything I've learned about how to deal with the Nova. For my level 13 talent, I'm going to be picking up Lethal Decoy. Hollow Decoy deals damage, and I don't pick it up so much for the damage. We are going to lose Sylvanas here in the middle lane. But I don't pick it up so much for damage as much as making it harder to tell if it is a real decoy or not. Because right now you can tell it's not a real decoy by just paying attention to your health bar, which doesn't go down. So if the decoy does damage, they're going to be a little more convincing decoys. We are just pushing very hard down here in this bottom lane. Well, because you're Sylvanas. And I'm Nova, and they like to kill squishy targets. I think we could probably pick up this bruiser camp. It wouldn't be an awful idea to grab these camps. The enemy team now coming to push us back, but we have already done what we needed to do. I'm not really the best person to be grabbing this camp. I guess I can. I don't know. I've gotten in trouble trying to help people grab camps before. I'll just snipe that guy down. Sylvanas or Tychus would have been much better at grabbing this camp, and they decided to both go and do that laning business. So I'm going to let ETC pick that up, and I'm going to head up to the tribute. He shouldn't have any problems finishing that camp all on his own. The enemy team starting to show up. There's Lily. So let's see what we can do for her. We are going to snipe her into oblivion, hopefully get back into stealth here. Maybe just hide back here. We can plant our clone, which will scare off the enemy Vala and use up one of Falstad's abilities, so the decoy was successful. Oh boy, and the Odin is coming out, so and we're gonna use the triple tap on Vala and see if she can get away from that. No, she cannot. Oh, the enemy Nova though, cleaning up on Sylvanas. Let's come back here. I guess we can try to pick this up. Gazlo's up in the top lane and just plowing away. But Tychus is going to make sure and punish him in that Odin form. Well, unfortunately, I don't think that's the real Nova. That's the real Nova there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no, we do take her down with the help of our decoy. Let's take a drink from this well. Down in the middle lane, Vala contesting with a Lily to push that fort down a little bit more aggressively. We're not going to be able to do much to that minion wave, so I'm just going to ignore it and come hang out down here. Like I said, with the anti-armor shells, you're not going to be doing any type of laning business or picking up camps. What I am going to pick up here is the double fake. Create an additional hollow decoy. Oh, nice. We're going to be grabbing the boss right here. Sylvanas is a little bit out of position to help us out with this, but hopefully we can grab this tribute here right after we're done with the boss. The bosses should be priority, though. It really should be priority. I am going to just hide in these bushes and make sure that tribute is not, well, Vala's on her way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Hopefully, thank you very much to whoever disoriented Falstad, because his lightning rod was doing a ton of damage. We do avoid the Hinterland's blast, and now we've just kind of got to scope out a easy kill for us that isn't going to blow us way out of position here. It looks like Vala is going to fall, so we don't need to worry about her. And now we just got to figure out which one of these Novas are it. We'll throw out both of our decoys, which is going to make sure that he can't do that. Throw that out there. And let's triple tap on Lily. We're going to be able to kill her off, and then we're going to be able to hopefully kill off somebody here. Oh, Gazlo, and the enemy Nova is able to take me down, but I don't think she... Oh, no. Yeah, you got to worry about those stupid things. Wow. Both teams. Oh, we completely... we completely annihilated their team. Vala was able to survive to pick up that tribute. That was quite intense. Now, the benefit of all this is we have this this boss down here pushing without the enemy team actually able to defend it. Now, in most cases, when you grab a boss, the enemy team's just going to give up that tribute, especially when it's not for a curse. Them not defending against this boss, in my opinion, was a pretty big mistake, as that thing was able just to wail away on structures. And then up in the top lane here, we have our siege giants, which are also pressuring down that top lane. They still have yet to penetrate any of our forts. They've gotten through the walls, but they have not been able to bring down any of the forts at all. And we are now spawning here. They want to go up to the boss. It's going to be really dangerous. Vala giving good advice. It looks like Nova was scouting out the area there. We are all heading out, but the enemy team, here they come. I was going to say, they're going to know that we're up here. The enemy Lily is going to fall. We are almost on site here so that we can do what? Nothing? Everything's already dead, huh? Boss first. First. So it pushes with curse. Why are they? Yeah, there we go. We can easily grab this curse without having to worry too much about the enemy team. Wait! Yeah, there we go, there we go. We want Tychus to hold off. I mean, I want to watch the tribute to make sure that nobody's going to steal it. And now that the boss is taken, now we can grab it. This is what we call a pretty spectacular cursed hollow play, because now that boss is going to be pushing right in line with our curse. Sylvanas wanting to grab this, that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to help because I don't want to expose myself to grab a bruiser camp at this point. Where the enemy team is at, I'm not sure. I would guess they're going to be coming up to deal with that boss. And we're going to be picking up fast reload. And we are going to destroy the enemy Nova before she can cause any more havoc. And then just kind of come back into here. So level 20, fast reload. What this does is as long as my triple tap secures a kill, it will just automatically reset the cooldown. So you can get some pretty massive combos. So let's just do triple tap here. We're going to get the kill. And then we're also going to have the cooldown reset. Gazlo, we're going to triple tap on him. And not get the kill because the stupid fort was just barely in the way. That was probably the only chance we're going to have. I mean, if we continue to push down this core after these bases. This is tough to say. Now we're going to hang back here, wait for a good opportunity to drop a snipe on somebody. Right now, there's no reason to expose ourselves, but now that we're exposed, let's throw out the decoys and complicate things a bit. Mount up and just head out of there. Do you guys want to head out of there? You guys want to head out of here? I think we should just head on out. No reason to put ourselves in a bad situation. There's just no reason. ETC coming in, busting up the mix. What are we going to be doing here? I guess we... Wow. I make a terrible snipe on Lily, but we can just sit here and poke at her. Tychus will come in from the other end and help destroy her. Wow, look at that. Look at those heals go. We are able to connect another snipe, but it's just not going to do very much. And Tychus is going to fall. We need to just fall back. We need to fall back. Oh, ETC. Oh, ETC. Gazlo down in the bottom lane is going to try to push pretty hard. So, as expected, I mean, we overstayed our welcome a lot. I really wish I had... Oh, Gazlo. Oh, Gazlo. I'm sorry, Gazlo. He's going to try to do as much siege damage as he can, but he is going to die eventually. We'll snipe him down, I guess. We'll snipe him down. Now Vala is spawning here. We do lose that fort, unfortunately. But, you know, we've lost 2 forts when we have the core exposed in 2 different lanes on the enemy team. So it's nothing to get upset about. Not at all. Let's come over here. Lily is recalling, which is going to leave Vala and Nova. And let's just triple tap on her. I think that's actually going to be enough to kill her. So there we go. Now we have our triple tap is reset because we were able to kill Nova. Now I know that Nova can be killed with the triple tap because I have played Nova many times. And I know that a triple tap is pretty easily going to consume her health pool there. ETC, what's going on, Brady? What's going on, Brady? Just going to hang out here. We know that Lily and Falstad are up in this top lane here, which is the entire team, the entire enemy team that is alive. We could certainly pick up this boss. And, I mean, I think we should just give up the tribute. It's only the first tribute, and boss would probably take... Yeah. All right, that's okay. I mean, I can actually just come up and snipe that thing, and it'll be destroyed. Falstad is going to try to contest, so let's avoid that there. Let's use that triple tap, and we are going to kill him down. And then we can triple tap on Lily a little sooner than I wanted, but it is going to secure the kill, so the triple tap streak is continuing on. I bet we can take a look here, and we're probably doing better than the other Nova, huh? Those triple tap streaks where you just are shooting it off cooldown constantly, they really add up in damage pretty darn quick. Let's come down here. We see that there's Vala and Gazlo. We don't want to get too close to any of that business there. But if we can get a good snipe on Vala, we should be able to triple tap her to death. There we go. And now we can triple tap Gazlo to death. And we are just pretty much annihilating this entire team with the triple tap. The enemy triple tap coming out, but isn't going to do a whole lot. What's the deal? What's the deal, guys? Nova is just going to throw out those. I think that's the real one. Let's see if we can triple tap her and just kind of clean up the entire team. Oh my gosh. I am... I mean, it just won't stop. They just keep coming, and I just keep shooting, and it just doesn't matter. I think this will be the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. No, we have one more here. We have Falstad, which we probably won't be able to finish off with a triple tap, as he is going to fall back into his base. But, I mean, I didn't know how many more heroes I would see. See if we can finish off Lily before we win this game. We are able to do that, and Falstad is on the run here, and he's going to fall as well. Just let them know the game is over. The jig is up. All right. And we can take a look. We were #1 hero damage. Those all those triple taps really helped out a lot. If you take a look at our takedowns, 34, we had the most takedowns, so we were doing our job as the assassin. I'd say 34 and 3. It's not too bad. I've certainly had better games with Nova, but that one was pretty fun. Pretty fun. I always enjoy getting those triple taps off one after another. I mean, it may seem like it's just overkill, but it really does make a difference. There's a lot of situations there where the enemy team would have been able to get away, regroup, and come back together. So when you're able to, for sure, eliminate them out of the mix, especially late game, it's going to make a huge difference and help secure your win. I hope you guys enjoyed. I always love playing Nova. We got to work on her a little bit more to get her master skin. Not that I'll probably buy it, but, you know, it's always nice to get up to level 10. Until next time, guys.